Hello! So it has been a while since I've like picked up the camera and done a real video. I don't want to say I just woke up because it's like 10:30, but I recently woke up. So none of my classes except on Thursday start till noon or 1. So I've got this big, awesome gap of time where I don't know what to do with myself. But yeah, I thought I would just make this video just as like a little college update. I wanted to do a little bit of a dorm tour because I've like showed you guys moving in but didn't show you the final project, and it's finally like looking like my stuff because it's like we're getting more settled in now. This week is the first full week of classes. And I have an essay due on Saturday. So there are a lot of things that I should be doing right now. But I wanted to do this. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so here is our door. It is all decorated for Halloween. And then we've got like our little vinyl on the whiteboard. Yeah. And then this cute little ghosty garland. So after you walk in, I am over here on this side. I won't show that side because it's my roommate's side. But I've got my like little 3 command hooks. So I got towel here, coat, or bags, coat. But then you walk in, and this is my side. So there's a little mirror so you can see me. Here is the closet. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. So it is a bunch of photos and Instax and like fun little pins. This is from my dad, a little reminder when I'm feeling like not getting up or not doing something. I do feel a little weird about having photos of myself up, but they look cute there, so. And then that's like a note from my parents from the first package they sent. But opening it up, it's a little loud. So on this wall, I've got my bags, this new hat that I got this weekend, closet, and my friends are visiting my home, and I am not going with, because if I did, I would not come back to college. But they are going to pick up a bag of clothes from my mom, because this may look like a lot, but this is mostly coats, and there's some winter coats in there. And so there's not that much. But then this is my laundry bag. And it's actually so cute. It's from IKEA. This bag, my shower bag. This is just hanging because I used it this morning. This fun little shelf moment. Got all my stuff in there. And then my caboodle back here. That's my makeup caboodle. It saved my life. I've got necklaces hanging against this wall, and then these drawers are just like underwear, socks, all that jazz, and then like randomness in that corner. And then if you go over here, I have this tiny rug, which me and my roommate are hoping to get a big rug because the floor is already cold, and this rug is not sitting. Like, we've taped it like 4 different times. But so over here is my bed. I think you guys saw me buy this, but I love it so much. I've gotten my giant Gudetama, and people have recognized him. I love him so. Pillowcase that says dorm sweet dorm. The bed's actually super comfy. Oh, and then a little ode to my room at home. I have my tiny I want to dance with somebody, because the big one would look pretty cool. But, oh yeah, and then I've got disco lights on that I'll show you on in a sec. But yeah, so over the beds we have this block. Let me show you it. closed. So I did put a little vinyl on it. But so we have this like big shelf thing, and it's kind of all up in the way, but I really do like it to have all my stuff in here. Yeah, so I have sleep stuff over here like melatonin. This is for anti-stress, and it's saved my life, this this move in and this big transition, because it's for anxiety and it really helps, so highly recommend that. I've got lotions, tissues, water, journal, camera, that little mouse that we've talked about. Octavia made this before I went, so that's hanging up. It's not hanging up, sitting up. Essential oils are all in there. I've got all my movies, not that I've watched them yet. But yeah, so that's a great little storage spot. Also have my headphones hanging on a command hook to the side. Woo, I almost fell. So I have this stool because this bed is very tall. Highly recommend this stool if you're short and going to college. Here's that shoe rack. So I do have all my shoes in it, and I didn't realize, but it folds out one more. But these are shoes that like don't fit or I use a lot. But having your shoes right by your bed, I don't know if I would recommend, because I've been going to the gym actually. I know, crazy. And I've been wearing these shoes, and it's not fun to be that close to smelly shoes. Moving on. Down here are a bunch of drawers, so I'll only show you a few because it's not that interesting. But here's my snack drawer. I think it's the best one ever. So it's got all my Z-bars, some chocolate that I've been sent, cookies, plates. These little mac and cheese things saved my life because I have a class that's like right at lunchtime, so eat that on the walk over. Extra tea, cups, napkins, utensils, can opener. I need to have some turkey chili. I haven't broken into that yet. I think that might be the only interesting drawer. The rest are like jeans, normal storage, all that jazz. Coming over here to what you saw this morning, is like my desk. So I've got my computer, some thank you cards that I need to send, to-do list, this wonderful weekly planner that I've just got my schedule on right now, and Mom left me a note that made me cry. Bunch of stuff that I won't show because it's got too much information on it, like dates and times and stuff. Got my calendar, a lovely card from Sue. Up on this shelf, I've got my water filter, a bunch of mugs. This was from Deanne and one of those gifts that you saw, and it is like the perfect box for things. So I have a bunch of tea. I even just bought more this weekend. This caboodle here has all my letter stuff, all my mail, my stickers, my tapes are all in that. And these are my textbooks. Look at how cute I made them. Covers, because they're like binder clip ones, which I wasn't expecting, but you know. But so made it all cute, opened the book and stuff. We don't need it for the class, so a little light reading. And then oh god, this one's heavy. It's my little my big IT book. So that's one of the classes that I have this morning. But yeah, so those go all up on this shelf. This cute little desk. My backpack. These drawers have a bunch of like randomness in them. just a bunch of stuff. And then this is really what makes our room kind of the coolest. So we're a corner room, and we have this giant window that like looks out on another building. But in the winter time, I can't wait to do time lapse of like the snow coming from like, oh, I wish it's hard to get a good shot of it, but it is just like the biggest, prettiest window, and I could set the camera up right there, so super excited for that. And yeah, I think that's my room. Like, it feels bigger than I thought it would. It is kind of starting to feel like home. I'll talk more about that in a sec, but yeah, here's where I live now. Oh my gosh, before we sit down and chat, we have a microwave mini fridge combo. So first of all, I'm learning how to use a microwave real well, so can't wait to be, like, kill it at this. I don't think we have very fun things. Yeah, we've got an ice tray, and, oh, looks like she's stocked up, dang. The, like, top shelf is my things. But when no one is here, the fridge and microwave combo sounds like it's breathing. I really hate it. It like it won't be able to pick up the sound, but it sounds like breathing, and it's kind of gross and terrifying. And I'm in the room a lot in the morning because my roommate has morning classes, so it's just me and the breathing fridge, and it's not great. It's not my favorite. Okay, so I actually have a class that starts in an hour, but I wanted to just kind of chat about, like, first impressions of college and how I've been doing. And actually, the first few days, I would say almost like 5 days in, I was crying myself to sleep every night or waking up crying. I was severely homesick. I'm tearing out now. Still pretty homesick, doing a lot better than I was. I don't know, this transition has been harder on me than I thought it would. Yeah, it's like moving yourself completely is really weird. I didn't realize what, like, a homebody I was until I was like, oh my god, I miss my parents again. Let's call again. Like, so yeah, everyone, like, around me, seems to be doing okay, but, like, literally everyone who's been in college or is out of college, and I was like, everybody felt like that. I don't feel like a lot of people talked about it. I tried to be really, like, open and vulnerable, which I hate doing, but I tried because it was like I was really struggling. But yeah, now that I'm out of, like, kind of the, like, harder parts of that, feeling good. I have some friends from Bellingham, who are, as I said before, they're visiting, and they're like, oh, you could come home. And I was like, ooh, I really want to, because I would love to see people in Bellingham, and I'd love to go home. But I'm like, if I did, I think I would reverse all this progress that I've been making, like not being homesick, because if I went now, I feel like I wouldn't want to come back. Like, it is a change. It's a huge change, and it's a huge transition, and yeah, I just think a lot of issues I had in the first few days, I wasn't giving myself time. Like, I think I just thought I would, like, get here and be fine and it'd be cool. But yeah, there's still, like, little everyday things where I'm like, oh my god, I miss home. Or it's like, so I got to go to Yakima this last weekend, and we went to Panera, which is something me and my family always does, and they have, like, this little pumpkin sugar cookie, and I was like, eating it reminded me of home and my family, and it made me kind of sad, but it's also, like, you know, there's little things that will always remind you of home. So yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of document that feeling, kind of show my progress. Even though I'm crying now, I have been doing better. It was like every time I'd call my parents, I'd sit on the phone and sob. Now I can call them without crying. Love that. Yeah, I don't know, it gets easier the more time goes on. My parents and family will be coming down in October, so I've got something to look forward to, and then, you know, obviously there'll be November and December. But it's been a challenge for me. It's been tricky. But yeah, I've just kind of, like like the little thing from my dad that says, what does it say? Why did I forget that? Buck up, little kid. Like, I've just been thinking about that. Like, not that any of my feelings aren't valid. They're totally valid, and it's good to be, like, feeling them and like expressing them. But also it's like at some point you have to be like, okay, I'm here now and I need to be here. So trying to remind myself of that. If you're heading into college, don't let this be like a scary, oh my god, Sam's having a breakdown. It's like that. Like, or you might be fine. Like, I've met a bunch of people who love this. They don't miss their family at all. Like, they're fine. So, it's just been that. But yeah, okay, sad Sam and serious Sam talk over. I want, slamming things. I would like to start doing weekend vlogs again, or maybe some sort of vlogging. I don't know how that's gonna work because a lot of the people I'm hanging out with now are obviously new friends, or they're like friends that I have one friend that I like knew from elementary, and now we're like getting closer because of this. But I don't know, it'll be difficult to pick up the camera and be like, hey, I do this thing with the camera, but I would like to document this, so I will be trying to post more videos. I'm sorry if a lot of them will be chatty like this. It's easier to do it this way, but I will try to do vlogs because I really enjoy those. I was like being all sad and nostalgic last night. Not really sad, but just nostalgic last night. Because it was a Sunday, and I was, like, watching through my old vlogs. Not because I'm, like, oh my god, I love watching myself, but it's, like, because I'll, like, you'll have, like, friends in the background. Like, there's one of me and Octavia just, like, laughing over, like, the dumbest thing ever, and it made me, like, so happy and, like, glad that I had that, because it was, like, nice to look back on it and be like, oh, like, I miss her, but I'm gonna see her, and it'll be fine. But yeah, so if I just leave you with anything after this silly vlog that's not really a vlog, it would just be if you're in college or if you're entering a big transition in your life, give it time. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I think that's what made me such a mess. Give yourself time. Do everything, but don't expect a lot from it. Like, me and my roommate did like every activity we could trying to meet people, and it's like we only met a few, or sometimes we wouldn't, but it's like we got out there, we tried. So yeah, and then when stuff is tricky or difficult, just kind of buck up, little camper. Like, it'll get better, you just gotta wait a bit. So yeah, love you guys, hope to post soon, and bye.